guys for tuning in with Coach Kizzy and Majestic Life Solutions. My journey has its ups and downs and crown and royal moments. So we're gonna be doing affirmations. I'm gonna break out the new chords. Break out the new chords and see what I gonna do with that. What it do? So we're gonna do this because I did this on my what's called it, but I want to do something for you guys. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, and my cup overflows. So we're gonna do something like that, like some scriptures or something, for we can just for we can all know that these scriptures aligns with our lives. Okay, so we're gonna do scriptures and stuff like that. If we don't pray, we're gonna do a scripture or something. So this is what my platform is gonna be about. This is what it's about. So we're gonna do a scripture or something while we're doing our affirmations at the same time. So this is what I'm gonna start bringing to Front Street for you guys. So we're gonna see what Spirit has to say to us right now at this hour. And I'm not home alone. I'm home alone like that movie Home Alone. So I'm home alone, and everyone's gone. They're going to graduation and things like that. My nephew graduation. I told him that next time he graduate, it's gonna be off to college. But off the college, off the college, nothing else, nothing less. Off the college. He's like, what? Off the college. That's 12. Right, you ready to go? Get on up out of there. Trying to make it out of there early so you can just go ahead and go to college. All right. Oh, that's just me shining right like a diamond. Spirit, what message you have for us? What did I say that we was gonna say? I woke up like this. No, we're gonna Spirit, what message you have for us? First card came out is new doors or opening up. Spirit, what message you have for us? Second card came out. If you want to own your own land and get some things going on your own, Spirit say you are on your own land. Spirit said believe in yourself to create a brighter future. Spirit say that you are a unique expression of the universe. Act like it, okay? Spirit, what other message you have for us? Oh, I mean, I guess that's true though. The next card came out was cycle is closing out. Spirit, what other message you have for us? Look, that card came out. Spirit says, if people play stupid games, they win stupid prizes. Spirit says, you are connected to your ancestors, and their love surrounds you always. Spirit, what other message you have for me? Next chorus says, celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Practice mindfulness to connect with your inner self. You want to connect with your inner self. Spirit, what other message you have for us? And that came out again. Spirit said jail time. Spirit wants you to know new beginnings, spiritual awakening, and alignment. So somebody is working on self, and I know that I'm working on self. I know somebody else out there working on self, work on self. Spirit said, let go of what you can't control, embrace what you can. I choose to focus on the solution rather than the problem. The universe has a plan for you. Be patient. I call upon Archangel Michael to clear my mind and spirit. Spirit, what other message you have for us? Ew. Spirit say reminder of your potential. Believe in yourself and let go. You have to believe in yourself. You have to understand that when you start believing in yourself, you can conquer anything. You feel like you over the world, on top of the world. So just always remember, just always think of yourself like that. That I'm on top of the world. I ain't supposed to let nobody bring me off this world. Like for real, I'm on top. You in Mars, Venus or something. So I always think of yourself on top. Okay. Kindness is a reflection of your spirit. So you have to be kind. You don't necessarily have to be nice. Because a lot of people, when you start being nice to people, you know what they do? It gets you ran over, and then it be negative Nancy starts storing up into your brain. So you don't necessarily have to be nice. You have to be kind to everyone. Okay. I welcome change and embrace new opportunities for growth. Okay. So you want to grow in life. You don't want to just be at a standstill at a red light, stuck in park. Okay. So you want new opportunities to come to you every day, and how they come, you have to be the co-creator. Okay. Your intuitions is your guiding light. Your intuition, you got to use your intuition, because if you don't use your intuition, then you're gonna be in the same spot you was yesterday. hmm So that's what when I say it's the same spot you was yesterday, because you want to actually grow today than what you want to be better than what you was yesterday. Okay, so therefore you got to use your intuition. Spirit, what other message you have for us? One chorus, Spirit. Y'all all right out there? I talk to my co-guests. They be right here. My co-guests, I talk to them all the time. They like to hear, because they actually becoming a better version of themselves too. And I'm just the guys telling the truth, because they actually listen all day long, and I'm glad that they be in my class all day, because they actually becoming a better version of themselves. They starting to understand like what it is to live on this earthly land, and being their authentic self, and being who they embracing who they are, because they really understanding it now. They really is. That's why they be here. I'm serious. I don't care about them being here. They actually starting to understand that I need to change my mindset. I'm actually getting them together as I'm getting my platform together. I'm actually getting them together also. My struggles do not define me. They refine me. So don't worry about the struggles. Refine them struggles. When I say refine them struggles, that means the things that the experience in your past. So refine them as turning them into something great in your life, and it gives you purpose. Okay, that's what I mean about that. Y'all hear me? I talk to them too. They so nice. They so nice. They enter in my class every day, and you know what? I'm grateful for that too. I am. I'm grateful for them to be right here by my side, and that's the God's honest truth, because they actually need guidance, and not being funny with nobody, but they actually need guidance, and that's why I get on my platform all day long, and I get my cards out, and I do affirmations for me and for them, because they hear every day. Then apparently you do want to become a better version of yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So you won't have to look at somebody else's life and say, I want my life to be like this. I want my life to be like that. No, you can be your authentic self, and because you're the co-creator of your own life. So therefore, I give them explorational messages also. So as me giving inspirational messages for myself and the world, I give it to the people in Dallas, Texas. The last card on the deck was I'm worthy of abundance and attract prosperity into my life. So yeah, they might think I'm being funny, but I'm not being funny. But they just don't understand, like, being their authentic self would embrace who they are, and give you a leeway of the future. So yeah, I help them out too. I help them out too. They might not think so. They might not say it, but yes, they be in this class every day. I don't care how old they is, they bald head, short head, or whatever, long head, big forehead, big no. I don't care what it is. But what do I care about is I'm grateful that they here with me, for they can learn how, for they can actually learn something and go on through life and start understanding this is what I need out of life. I need to start putting more into myself. I need to give myself flowers, because ain't nobody else gonna give yourself flowers, because you know the person that's gonna give you flowers, they want that insurance money, and that means when you're dead. That means when you're dead. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, give your own self roses, flowers, whatever it is. You know, don't wait till your body at the funeral home. Give it to yourself. And so that's why I'm grateful for that. That's why I'm grateful for my journey, because as I'm teaching myself and I'm giving inspirational messages for the world, I'm also giving it to these people right here that be with me all day long in Dallas. Even the people that be here in the household with me, I give. They become it. They learn it. They actually learn it. Spirit, what message you have for us? I have all the energy. I have all the energy I need to accomplish my goals. And I want them to have the energy too. You know, just don't be set on the energy of trying to bring me down, because it's not gonna work. I'm trying to get you to become a better version of yourself, so you can get your life together in the order that you need to get your life in order, for you can go out to the future and be successful, and you can gain wealth, and you don't have to worry about nobody else's pocket. Knock knock. Round of applause. There it is. I put the old one on. I put the old one on, but it's way over there, so don't worry about it. And if the what's called camera might work now. Oh, look at that. Sunshine, you are my sunshine. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back. It didn't take that long. Just my camera thing, it's a little rough. Spirit, what message you have for us? Transformation and change. So, musician signifies the potential for transformation. See, in your love life, embrace change and be open to new experiences that lead to growth. And that's what I was just talking about. You understand what I'm saying? I want them to grow in life, because you can't stop me. I'm all the way up. That's what I. That's my mindset is set today. I'm all the way up. You can't stop me. Spirit, what other message you have for me? Your voice matters. Speak your truth. And I want them to actually, just be, I can be like, I'm the inspirational person, for this year. I'm the inspirational person because I want you to get you a platform and go after and give some messages. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why yesterday that when I was doing these cards, I was actually online doing these cards because I want people to understand that it's something out there that you can do. It's a calling that you can actually get into. Like when I put them messages on these cards, that means it applies to me and it applies to you guys also. So therefore, you can do the same thing. I want you to follow my footsteps because my footsteps that you're following is gonna be the best footsteps that you're gonna ever follow in your life. Spirit, what other message? Oh, listen. When I said be who you are, that it says be authentic. The musician chord encourage you to be be true to yourself in your relationships, allowing your genuine self to shine through. Come on now, let's talk about it. I'm serious. I'll be glad that I'll be thankful for them being in my class all the time. Embrace your uniqueness. It is your superpower. I want them to embrace their uniqueness because everybody has a unique side. It's just that you got to unlock your hidden potential. Once you start unlocking your hidden potential, if the camera gets stuck, I can still hear my voice, so I don't care about the camera getting stuck. But when you start understanding that everybody has a uniqueness to themselves, then you'll understand that it's a superpower because you can use that as purpose. Okay, Spirit, what other message you have for us? Okay, the Empress. So, the environment where love can grow and flourish. Okay, so that's what this in abundance and abundance and nutrient and stuff like that. But anyways, so you want to you want to grow in love. When I say grow in love with in yourself first. Grow in love with yourself because once you start growing in love with yourself, then you'll start understanding that I love myself too much. So I'm not going to settle for anything. I'm not going to settle for, when I say anything, it's not just being in a relationship with somebody. When I say settle for anything, that's just like if you get a job opportunity and you know your worth and they be like, oh, well, I'm going to give you this. No, I'm not going to accept that. If you can't pay me as what I'm worth, then I'm not going to accept this position. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay, Spirit, what other message? I gotta put my glasses on. I can't see them. In love, this could means that not everything is clear right now. Be open to the unfolding of events and the hidden aspect of your relationships. In a relationship, Duh. So because I base them, like when it says stuff like that. I mean, I can give you advice on relationship wise, but I don't like really want to talk about relationship because I'm not ready for a relationship. So just be. So if you're a person that's already, just say like this: if you're a person that's already healed, if you're a person that's already healed or whatever, just trust the unfolding that it's not just basically whatever's going on in your life right now and you're looking for love, just know that it's not it's well it means that it's not everything is clear right now. It's not clear to be in a relationship, so be single for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Be single for a little bit, and then start admiring yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself, ooh, you sexy is H word. You know, you have to do that. You have to boost your confidence up. So when you start boosting your confidence up, can't nobody bring it down. You see me with my glasses on? Can't nobody bring it down. So you have to do that, okay? Spirit, what other message? Today is the best day of my life. You got to say that to yourself. Today is the best day of my life. You wanna know why? Because you woke up this morning, right? Even if you didn't go to sleep, you should have went to sleep. Should have got you some rest and went to sleep. Um, but just know that today is the best day of your life. You breathe, you breathing, you awoke, you awake. You open up your eyes and thank God that you made it to see another day, right? So today is the best day of your life. Spirit, what other message? And these are here, so I don't know these, so you gotta give them a minute. The symbol of the emotional fulfillment and happiness. Okay, so it symbols the emotional unfulfillment and happiness, relationship, and the potential for a happy family life. Woo! But listen, okay, so I'm gonna go back over here. See, this is what I do. This is what I do. But see, it makes me want to do this. I got to find the cord. It's right here. No, it is. I can't see. Oh, right here. So this how I do. I put the so I put these two cords together, and let me take the skin off. I put these two cords together because it's always like I just have to find out the message, because when it comes out, it got to be a message, right? So if it could means that not everything is clear right now, be open to the unfolding of the event and the hidden aspect of your relationship. Okay, so this one says that harmonious relationships and the potential for a happy family life. So just wait for it. This what I just believe that these two chords put together, embrace misery and the ten of cups. I put these two chords together, and so the meaning of it is everything is not clear right now. Everything is not clear right now for just being trying to jump into a relationship right now. Wait for your kingdom spouse, because uh the relationship and the potential for a happy family. But the fulfillment, you want a happy family life, right? You want a happy family life, but it's not clear right now, so you have to wait for it. Just wait for your kingdom spouse to enter into your life. But right now, as you waiting, fix yourself, work on yourself. That's what I got after the message. Okay, that's what that means. And you start doing for yourself, and then you wouldn't have to worry about what somebody else bringing to the table or something, because you got to understand, when a person say, what are you bringing to the table, you are the table. Oh, I got to put that in my cards. See, I got to put that in my cards. You are the table. You got to just realize and start saying, telling people, I am the table. What do you bring? I am the table. That's for you to figure out, like, who I am as a person. If you want to stick around and figure out who I am as a person, then you'll know that I am the table. Okay? So that's what your mindset had to be set on. You deserve to take up space. You deserve Anyone deserves to take up space. I mean, space it anywhere that you are, because I mean, like, hey, if you embrace the loving, giving and caring person that you are, you deserve it. And you going out there and really trying to find purpose, you deserve taking up whatever space you need. And Spirit said, you know what? And the other chords, it said, basically, remember, it says that you own your own land. So therefore, take up that space. Take up that space. Give yourself time. to heal and get yourself in the right order. For you can take up space of your own space. You hear me? This card highlights the power of feminine intuition. So everybody, men and women. So you have the feminine, feminine side of you. You know what I'm saying? So embrace that a little bit. You know, a lot of people, you know, like in the Black American community, if a person just a little bit soft, they gay. That's what that means. That's what they mean. That's what straight men believe. You know, a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people where they, you know, they. I think when they embrace that part, that's more intelligent. They are intelligent people because a lot of people has raised their child to be. You can't act this way. A man not supposed to cry. Who told you that? Oh, you act like a little old punk. That's what they say. You cry too much. You act like a little punk, nigga. I'm gonna start chastising you because you cry. Okay? Everyone cry. Everyone cry. So how people raise people is, you know, like how the cycle of the generations goes from how somebody raised them back in the day. Like, you're not supposed to do this. Oh, you're not supposed to act like that. Shut up. Because how you was raised doesn't mean that it happens over the years, you know. So you have to. That's why it's called a cycle, and the generations you won't change. You want to see change, and that's why all this you got to be hard stuff. Is you got these young YNs going out in the street, killing, stealing, robbing, all kinds of things because they call themselves young ends. You're not that. You should want more than just trying to have a name for yourself. Having a name for yourself is not it's irrelevant nowadays. It's irrelevant. So you don't want to just have a name for yourself. You know what name you want to have? You want to have a name that I can say that I can leave a legacy. Uh-huh. I want to be a legendary on this earthly land. I want to leave something for somebody can say, you know what? The kids was down and out. Do you remember when the kids was down and out? All them people was over the kids. All them people was right there by his side. His family, all them turned against him and all this stuff. Everybody did all this. They tried to do all this. But now do you see what the kids is going to leave a legacy for this world. Okay? Okay? So therefore, you have to understand, what do you want out of life? Are you just going to be at a standstill, at a red light, stuck, parked there because you have no insurance? And the insurance is the Most High God. So therefore, you at a red light, you can't move your car because the police is behind you, and you have no insurance, and your car is going to be towed because no insurance. No insurance. So the insurance that you need to move forward in life is the Most High God. Giving him all your burdens and cast your cares onto him, and then you'll start understanding that he's gonna guide me in the right direction that I need to be guided in. Okay? Spirit, what other message you have for me? Oh, how did score get in there? I thought I put it. Oh, I did put this one there. So it's the lover's card. This is the lover's card. This is the last card too, and I'm glad. The lover's card. This card signifies a strong connection and partnership. It suggests harmony and mutual respect in a relationship. So therefore, when you let's get these cards, okay? The last card is woo, that's good. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. So I'm supposed to get these cards back. I don't say how somebody else do that. I don't know what they do, but I got my own messages. You know. Yes, that ain't how he supposed to do. Well, then I'm doing mine the way I do, cause I'm the co-creator of my life. I'm the co-creator of these cards. So let's get a message. That's where your thinking cap come from. That's where When your thinking cap come on, you got to have your thinking cap on, and you have to really use your intuition and start thinking about it is some kind of message. I believe that. I don't know what other people have, what their belief system is. I just believe everything has a message. We ain't worrying about that right now. Just like how your journey of your life is, when you're the co-creator of your life, you have to go through things in life to learn, and things that you see in the front of you might be the wrong way to go. You might need to go the right way. You might need to go the left way. You don't know. So everything is a message in this world. That's how God is set up. It's a message, and we don't follow that path, but we go down our own path. So that's why I use these chords, and I use it to take it for my business because so I don't know why I put the lovers chords in there with the we just but it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. So when I tell you always, I say always, you cannot grow in life. You cannot move forward in life if you can be your authentic self, right? So you have to when you start putting more into you, you'll start becoming your authentic self because you won't worry about what the outside have to say about you, and because you would love self more than anything in the world. Okay, you'll start loving self, so you got to be your authentic self. So if you want a kingdom partner to enter into your life, then you got to hold on. You got to hold on and let everything work out. It'll unfold for you. It'll unfold for you. I don't want that. Symbolizing emotional fulfillment and happiness, harmony, relationship, and the potential of a happy family. Oh, that's the card I need. So I know everybody want a happy family. Happy family. Happy marriage, happy life. And a lot of people want abundance. But you have to become self-aware of self. You have to become self-aware of self. So you have to embrace your uniqueness. It's a superpower. So okay. So you have to be your authentic self. And so that's embracing your uniqueness. That's within the inside of you. It is it's your superpower. And when I say that you look in the mirror, you look in the mirror and you do your affirmations and stuff and speak life into yourself. So always remember that your voice matters. Speak your truth to yourself. Okay? Speak your truth to yourself. And then you'll start realizing that you deserve to take up space. You deserve to take up space. And then you'll start having a clear understanding. You'll start having a clear understanding that I have all the energy I need to accomplish my goals. I want to set goals, but I have to be my authentic self. I have to embrace my uniqueness. That you got to make yourself realize that it is a superpower, and you got to look in the mirror and tell yourself that I have the voice. I have to speak the truth into myself. I have to speak life into myself. Okay, you deserve to take up space. You know, you deserve to take up space. I have all the energy I need to accomplish my goals. So therefore, you have to ask God to give you the strength that you need. That strength will give you energy. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about the level stuff right now. Okay, and then you know what? You'll start saying this. Is what you'll start saying. You'll start saying today is the best day of my life. You'll start realizing that life matters. It's the best day of your life because you woke up feeling who you need to be, your authentic self. It goes to the top in the last chord. The last part on the bottom was your happiness is a priority because you want to be. Everybody on this earthly land wants to be happy, but how are you making yourself happy? Are you embracing your authentic self? Are you trying to pull out to see what your purpose is, embracing your uniqueness? Because it's a superpower. When I say superpower, that means that's your calling. Okay. So that is it. I think I did all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. We ain't gonna do this lovers card because we working on self. Okay, we working on self, and once you work on self, love. Listen, once you work on self, then what you gonna start saying? What you gonna start saying? What are you gonna start? Doorbell, please. Okay, you gonna start saying, baby, I don't chase, I attract. And what is for me will find me. You understand what I'm saying? You'll start having that mindset. You start having that mindset because you don't want to chase nothing. Because once you start chasing, once you start chasing, you're gonna chase a stray dog or a stray cat. And once you start feeding a stray dog or a stray cat, they stay there and they don't put value into you. So you don't want to feed into a stray dog or a stray cat. Okay? So understand that. You want to start embracing yourself, start loving you, be in a relationship with yourself first. Okay? So once you start understanding that you can be in a relationship with self, then therefore that person that you need to enter into your life gonna value, gonna be they're gonna make sure they know that you are deserving to be with. So thank you guys for tuning in with Coach Kizzy at Majestic Life Solution. I hope this helps somebody out there in the world today.